Which one of the 7 protected classes of fair housing accounts for most of the fair housing complaints every year? Today is April 16th, 2026. April is National Fair Housing Month, and I've committed to making a fair housing video every day this month. The 7 protected classes are race, color, religion, national origin, gender, handicap, and familial status. Of those 7 protected classes, which one do you think accounts for most fair housing complaints? When I ask this question in my classes, most students guess race. The reality is the vast majority of complaints come from violations of fair housing in regards to handicap. When it comes to the handicap protected class, violations are typically cut and dry. Landlords are required to make certain reasonable accommodations, such as allowing a tenant with a disability to have a parking place closer to an apartment building. And landlords are required to allow the tenant to modify the property at the tenant's expense to accommodate their disability. Side note here, at the end of the lease, the tenant is also required to return the property to its previous condition at their own expense. So it's pretty easy for a person with a disability to see whether or not someone is violating fair housing. It's more difficult for other protected classes to recognize violations. They may be receiving lesser service and they don't know that they're receiving lesser service because they don't get to see their agent interact with other clients. They may have an offer rejected or overlooked or get denied on a rental application due to discrimination based on another protected class. But it's very difficult for them to know for sure that it's happening. While it's true that the original fair housing legislation was passed as a result of the civil rights movement to help protect Black and brown people's right to housing, it has grown to be far more than that now. It protects us all.